It's never going to be enough, is it? We will never be able to quench your thirst, now is it? No matter how much you take, despising what's at stake, it's never going to change. Well, I'm used to that response of silence, but you know what's funny? Is that I know your face. In big, bold words written coward, because that is all you are, as you hide beyond that mask of fate. So used to the word goodbye, so you teach us to us forcefully, but I am going to stand here, torn fully apart, and allow myself to mourn you've won. So here goes. Here goes another unplanned goodbye. Here goes another dream never lived. Here goes another vision never reached. Here goes another love erased from the hands of time. Here goes another one of us. Just when we thought it was dusk, it became dawn. Honestly, how ironic. How ironic they call them goodbyes when I really never got a chance to see you smile just one last speakable moment. Maybe these wounds hovering inside me will be speakable for 1 second.
I've met him in 2021 when we were doing our first year. So I was there when everything started, and then I was there when it ended. I was the one who sometimes go to the pharmacies to buy the medication, sometimes when it's not feeling well, sometimes we skip classes and wake up in the morning and say, if Papa, I don't feel like going to class today, and say, no, but we will not go today, this is so nice, because each and everything we're doing, they say this is what we're doing, so start. And to my surprise, there's even though Mulanga was missing classes, so maybe half of the semester was spent at the hospital, but it did not reflect on his academic record. Because if you can check his academic record, he had many distinctions. That is how academically driven he was. I never thought that some of the pictures that I take of you will be your final pictures, and I never thought that I will be wearing this graduation gown alone next year.
It is sad that we are now meeting under these circumstances, and we don't know God's plan, but God has a plan for all of us. We would hope that he's in a better place. And we cherish the memories and the little time we got to know him in the last year post-lockdown. And we will always cherish those memories. He would have graduated at the end of this year. And as I said, he would have been a fine journalist. He really would have been brilliant. And thank you guys.
Mulanga was really kind, that's for sure. He was really kind at one time. I had a housemate, Alwande, and he really liked Alwande, and he always begged me, Uti, and Alwande. So I talked to Alwande. Alwande was not interested. Alwande was not interested, but then I couldn't tell him who Alwande was not interested. I couldn't pretend that I was also one of Mulanga's close friends.
first knew Mulanga before we even met, while we were still in our first year. I've known Mulanga as a very sweet and gentle guy, at least to me, I guess. In our first year, before we even met, as I mentioned, he would call me and we'll spend hours on calls and we'll talk and chat. But most importantly, I've known him as a Christian, because one of our conversations that we had was a very long conversation on the phone. I think he called it around 11, and the conversation ended up 2 a.m. And most of that conversation was about Jesus and Christianity.
Hi guys, I wasn't really close to Mulanga. The first time I saw Mulanga was last year in Madiba, and ngibona ngomuntu mina text message. I'm like, hey bo, uba lo muntu athi seclassini. Eclassini ngazo abantu abawu2 kuphela. Ngazi nakhona onikitha kuphela. I'm like, hey bo, kwenzakalani? Athi ufuna ukungibona nomfana ngithi, okay, it's fine. Ngithi okay, it's fine because umuntu sometimes ngasajwayela ukubheka ama profile picture ukuthi lo awuyazi ngini inkinga yabo. So manje mayefika nomini ngitshela uRumzu ukuthi ngisahlala nengichele kuthiwa usitheli. Ngithi umtshela ukuthi angikho mina leyo nomini. Maye ngiyena ngidonsa isicabha sawodrobe. Iphuthe ngalenza ukuthi khona imira lapha esipeli lapha ewindini lethu. Manje mongena eminyango uyambona umuntu ocashile ngapha kwawardrobe. So I really felt bad. After that, kodwa waqhubeka wakhuluma nami, wangitexta, wangi-approach and stuff, and I gave him i-rejection eyayibheda kanjani. Yabo uma uyitshela mfethu wenzela ukuthi umuntu asuke kuwena. So yeah, I'm really sorry, and I hope ukuthi akangizoni.
Had to read the message from the family. It says, from the family, hearing the passing of our beloved son, brother to a twin sister, and above all, a promising child academically, was very devastating. We could not understand why God decided to take his life so early. We as a family thought he shall recover since he was a strong child and not easily defeated on family debates. We saw him lying at hospital bed with hope and courage. We never stopped praying after he was diagnosed with a dreadful disease that we thought he would succumb to. Little did we realize that God had another plan with him. On the day of his passing, I got a call whilst I was in the Eastern Cape doing its preparation bill presentation, and upon receipt of the message, I hit the poor light because of trauma and shock. I then asked myself that why God decided to take my son, my brother, and above all, my hope in communication field from the family spectrum. I read the poem by John Donne, Death Be Not Proud. However, I could not understand why God took him. The following day, I called one of his lecturers whilst I was at the airport flying back home. However, I could not hold my tears since the question I was asking was still unanswered. Upon arrival at home in Venda, I read another poem called Ozymandias, King of the Kings. Finishing reading this poem, a bit of relief was felt since it gave an impression that also king, queens, and clergy are not immune to death, young and old. We as the family have a lot to say about our son. However, we greatly appreciate the support that DUT has offered and also words of courage from his friends and lecturers. In honoring his legacy, we shall ensure that his younger brother pursues his profession here in DUT and realize his anticipated dream. As family, we say rest in peace, and your love of academia has been felt and recognized by us. We shall forever be grateful for flying our surname high. Lala Ngotolo, Etelani, Gamulalo, Ridoni, Humula Misi Yote, Nda.
My name is Ndou Dana. I'm the representative of a journalism student, a class representative. So I'd like to thank each and every one everyone ozela namhlanje kule event ka-class wethu Mulanga Ndou. So I know Ndou, when though I was not close to him, but I've worked with him last year leadership module. So sike sasebenza naye umuntu orayithi impela. So I'd like to thank the Department of Media, Language and Communication for organizing this event. So thank you very much. Thank you.